Hi and welcome to SharkCenter, your #1 program for all LIU Shark sports. I'm your host, Elise Person, and I'm joined by co-hosts Mikey Domagala and Jose Acosta. We've got a ton of great Shark sports updates for you today, including revealing this week's Team of the Week. But first, a quick recap in Shark sports news. This past Monday, February 17th, the women's basketball team secured an NEC conference win over Sacred Heart University 66-63, after sophomore Ryan Weesey drained a three-point buzzer beater with less than a second remaining in regulation. This play by Weesey was so impressive that later Monday night, it was featured as the ESPN SportsCenter #1 play. In the Sharks' win, Weesey finished with 17 points, including shooting 5 from 7 from the three-point arc. On the men's side of things, the men's basketball team fell to St. Francis Brooklyn in the Battle of the Borough 87-77. The Sharks were led by sophomore Jermaine Jackson Jr., who finished the night with a season-high 30 points. Jackson shot 10 from 19 from the field, including 5 three-pointers on the night. Senior Raekwon Clark also put up 17 points in the loss. LIU needs to win one game over their next 4 games to clinch a playoff spot. On Wednesday, February 19th, the women's ice hockey team made history as the Sharks won their first ever playoff game as they defeated St. Michael's College 7-0. In the New England Women's Hockey Alliance first-round playoff game, the Sharks had 6 different goal scorers, with freshman forward Molly Myers leading the Sharks with 2 goals and 1 assist, while Morgan Schuer finished the day with 2 assists. The same day as the Sharks' first playoff win, 4 members of the team received all-conference honors. Kerrigan Umferville was named to the second all-conference team, Matilda Abjor and Paula Bergstrom were named to the all-rookie team, and Megan Bouvier to the all-sportsmanship team. The LIU baseball team fell to Fordham University 3-0 on February 19th. In the loss, graduate student Anthony Warnicki had his second straight multi-hit game, batting 2 for 3 on the day. He also walked and stole his 3rd base of the year. Senior relief pitcher Pat Klein struck out 2 hitters in 2 innings on his first appearance of the year. The week of February 17th, the Northeast Conference recognized women's lacrosse sophomore goalie as the Defensive Player of the Week against Manhattan College, where she recorded 12 saves out of the 17 shots on goal. Later in the week, the Sharks women's lacrosse team was defeated by Monmouth University 20-13. The Sharks were led by juniors Jamie Alvino and Elise Person, who each put 3 goals in the back of the net for the Sharks. Junior Rachel Masulo also added 2 goals for the Sharks offense. Both the men's and women's track and field team received NEC honors for the week of February 17th. For the women's team, senior Angel Andre was named Track Athlete of the Week, and senior Stephanie Esojanwan won Track Athlete of the Week. For the men's side of things, senior Kamari Shearman received Track Athlete of the Week for the 2nd week in a row, and sophomore Jashira Dunbar was named Field Athlete of the Week. After a competitive week in sports, it is now time for my co-hosts, Mikey and Jose, to determine who is our SharkCenter Team of the Week.
For my Team of the Week, I'm going with the LIU women's basketball team. They're coming off a 66-63 victory over Sacred Heart University, and they're fighting for a playoff spot. Sophomore Ryan Weesey also hit a half-court buzzer beater with 1 second remaining as the buzzer went off. LIU, again, is fighting for a playoff spot. They're 7th in the playoff race, and with their win over Sacred Heart, they bumped up in the standings. Also, did I mention Ryan Weesey's buzzer beater was #1 play on ESPN SportsCenter's top 10 plays of the night on February 17th. That is why I have them as a Team of the Week. Jose, who's your Team of the Week?
Well, Mikey, my Team of the Week has to be our LIU women's hockey team. Like you said, Mikey, your team is fighting for a spot in the playoffs. My team's already there. And not only are they already there, they moved on to the next round with a crazy 7-0 win. Not only are you shutting a team out, not giving up any goals, but on top of that, they literally just pounded the other team. 7-0, Mikey. You don't even see that in the NHL. 7-0, really? With 6 different goal scorers. And on top of that, 4 girls on the team were named to the new all-conference team. So come on now, Mikey. I think it's a no-brainer for me, but it's definitely the women's hockey team.
Well, it looks like it's my turn to decide who is our Team of the Week. Mikey, I'm going to have to side with Jose on this one. I mean, like Jose said, his team is already in the playoffs, whereas your team is still fighting for one. And not only is Jose's women's ice hockey team in the playoffs, but they had a pretty dominating win, 7-0 over St. Michael's College.
Even with Ryan Weesey #1 on ESPN? Wow.
Looks like that's just how it's going to go this week. The women's ice hockey team is going to be our team of the week. Stay tuned next week to hear from a member of the women's ice hockey team. I'm Elise Person.
I'm Mikey Domagala.
I'm Jose Acosta.
And that is this week's episode of SharkCenter.